is Matias Rengel with Guitar Control, and today you're going to be learning the song California Dreamin' by the Mamas and the Papas. As usual, there's a link in the description where you can download the tab, so make sure you click on it or tap on it. Let's get down to it. Alright, so the first thing we're going to be learning is the arpeggio of the song. So for that, we're going to use an A minor chord, and we're going to be altering it a little bit. So for the A minor chord, we have the open fifth and the open first, and we have the middle finger on the second fret of the fourth and second fret of the third string. Then we have the index finger on the first fret of the second string, just like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to play the fourth string and the third string, and then we're going to play the second string, but we're going to play it open, removing the index finger. So, and then we're going to play once again the third string, and then we're going to bring down the pinky to the third fret of the second string. So then you're going to play remove the pinky and play the first fret of the second string and open fret, open second string. So repeat that part. So basically, that's like what the main guitar is doing, and then repeat that 3 times, and then at the end you do. So what you're doing there is that you have this chord, right? You bring down the middle finger to the second fret of the fifth string. And that's your E7 sus4. Now the second guitar, what's going to be doing, the second guitar is actually coming in the recording at least, is coming in like a little bit later, and it's like. So right, you got this one. And then the chord starts. So I mean, I guess you could potentially play both of them together if you can like figure it out, but I mean, originally they are playing it separately. But from there we go into the chord part, okay? For the chord part, we have an A minor that you already know. Then you go into a G. For a G, you place your middle finger on the third fret of the sixth, index finger on the second fret of the fifth, and ring on the third fret of the second string, and pinky finger on the third fret of the first string. Just like that. Now, from there, you go into an F major. For the F major, you have the index finger on the first fret, all the strings, and then you got the ring finger on the third fret of the fifth, pinky finger on the third fret of the fourth, and middle finger on the second fret of the third. So, then from there, you're going to repeat the G, and you're going to go into the E7 sus4 that we learned at the beginning. The one that had the index middle finger on the second fret of the fifth and ring finger on the second fret of the third. And then you can remove the ring finger and leave the index on the first fret of the third, turning it into an E7 instead of E7 sus4. So we have this G, F, G, E7 sus4, E7. So from there, we're going to play an F. So the F is going to be the final chord. We're going to say that that's part of this group of chords that we just played. Okay, so it's like. And that's where we finish. Now, for the next part, we are going to go into a C. For the C, you have the ring finger on the third fret of the fifth, middle finger on the second fret of the fourth, open third, and index finger on the first fret of the second, and open first. Okay? Then you go into an E7, back to an A minor. Okay, so. And then to an F. E7 sus4, E7. And now it's going to start repeating. Check what's going to happen. It's going to go A minor, G, F, G, E7 sus4, E7. And he repeats again. So basically you have three different progressions that are happening. You have A minor, G, F, G, E7 sus4, E7, F. And now the second progression comes C, E7, A minor, F, E7 sus4, E7. And now the third progression and final, the one that repeats three times, A minor, G, F, G, E7 sus4, E7. And you repeat that one time. Great, so now for the rhythm, what's happening, I like to play this rhythm for this song. So we got down, down, up, 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 down, up, down, up, down, down, up. So basically the only one that changes is in the E7 sus4. You go down and then you keep going down, up all the time. Down, 1, 2. So we could say 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1, it's only down, and then 2, 3, 4 is down, up, down, up. So 1, down, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And now from there you go into the E7 and you go and you play down, down, up, and then F, down, down, up. Okay, so the same with the next one. C. Same thing. Now the second time when we do the next progression and the other ones, we're not going to do, since we don't have the F anymore, whenever we go into the E7 sus4, we do this. Try the 1, 2, 3, 4, and we go into the E7 and repeat the same progression, the same rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, and same for the next thing. So the next part, see? 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and got you. So there you have it. California Dreaming by the Mamas and the Papas. It's a super easy song. I mean, I think it's really cool. Once you like, what I would recommend is that you write this down. I mean, you have the tab that you can download, which has the progression, the chords, and the arpeggio that I play. But I would recommend you that you download the tab and that you analyze what I'm doing and that you divide this in 3 different progressions and that see however you want to see it in your brain, in your mind, and just like and see it visually. Don't try to like be like, oh, there's an A minor, this. See it as a combination of chords, okay? What I like to do, I like to see the roots of the chords. So I like to see that this is an A, a G, an F, a G. So that helps me visually to see what is the next chord. And I kind of like have like a drawing of the different progressions that are happening. But yeah, remember that this song is originally played on the 4th fret with the capo. So if you want to follow along, do that. And I believe that it's not exactly in 440. In the tuning, it's not exactly 440. I think it's different. So I am not sure what it is. Maybe 436, 437. You could tune it to exactly play along with the song. But I would recommend that you find the key that works best for your voice and just play in that key. I think that would be the best, actually. They chose that. And it's not, you're not less of a player if you don't play it on the original key. Just find the key that works for you for singing, and that's it. But anyways, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. There's a link in the description. Make sure you download it to learn what I just showed you. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel for daily guitar lessons. Also, I would love to know what would you like me to teach on my next lesson. So leave a comment down below with your answer. Thank you so much for watching.